Hey everyone, welcome back to Rake Take Stacking. In today's video, I want to talk about whether or not there is a wrong way to stack silver. Now for me, I don't believe that there is an out-and-out wrong way to do it, but I do believe that there are certain different ways of stacking that call for different pieces of silver, different types of silver, to be more efficient in the way that you are stacking. As an example, for me, I'm just doing it as a hedge against inflation primarily, and as a physical savings account. So I'm trying to find the cheapest silver for the lowest premiums that I can. And you know what I mean? I do have a nice variety that I can choose from. I have no problem going with generics. I know some people just like the sovereign nation coins and things like that. I stack both. And as far as the generics go, I do have some 10-ounce bars and some 5-ounce bars. I might go as big as a kilo, but I wouldn't go up to the 100-ounce bars or things like that. The biggest one I have, like I said, is 10, but I might go to that kilo. For me, getting the cheapest silver is what I'm looking for. And like I said, whether it's coins or generics, the price point is what I'm looking at, and I'm trying to get it at its cheapest. So that's a perfect stacking strategy for me. But say you're a channel that does flipping. You know what I mean? If you're looking to flip coins and things like that, well, then you're going to be picking up silver differently. You're going to be looking at different things. Obviously, getting it for a good price is something that is always on people's minds. But if you're looking at a really, really hyped coin, something that has a low mintage and a lot of chatter around it, a lot of people seem to be liking this coin series, then it would be a good thing to pick up a couple of those, and you're going to be looking to flip it as quick as possible. You're not going to be looking at getting these in-demand hyped coins, say something like those Olympus coins, the gods of the Olympus, as the Zeus and then Poseidon came out, and now they have a really, really nice coin. It's the Hades coin. So for me, it would be dumb to pick up these coins and just kind of hold on to them. If I wanted one, sure, but if I'm going to pick up a roll of them and then just hold on to them and not try and resell them, that wouldn't be the best way of going about stacking those coins or buying that silver, because it is more of a flipping opportunity. So for me, it makes sense to go for the cheapest stuff, but for the flipper stackers, they have the different things to look at, and then they're going to be trying to offload those as quick as possible because the demand's high, the hype is high, and the mintage is low. So there's different things that you got to look at, and you just can't pick up a 10-ounce bar and say, oh yeah, this generic 10-ounce bar, I'm going to turn around and sell it for 30% profit. It doesn't work like that. Anyone can just go on to a bullion dealer and pick up some generic 10-ounce bars. It's not rare, there's not a low mintage of these generic 10-ounce bars. Anyone can get them. Not everybody can get these more collector ones, or the ones that have a lower mintage, or the series that's really hyped. So if you're a flipper stacker, you're definitely going to be picking up different silver, but it's not to say that it's the best way to stack. I'm not saying the best way to stack is just go after these low mintage limited edition coins. That will work more for the flippers. And just like with that, there's prepper stackers as well. And, it does make sense for them to be getting the silver at the cheapest that they want, but there's different types of silver that would be more beneficial to a prepper's mindset, and that would be, the fractional silver. There are fractional silver in the bullion products, but they do carry a heavier price tag. So as far as fractional would go, they go more for the junk silver. And they're thinking that, in the SHTF situations, that the bartering system might come back into popular usage, and it would be very hard or very difficult to just be bartering with, say, kilogram silver bars or 10-ounce silver bars. That's a big chunk of silver, you know what I mean? And in these scenarios, they might not be a lot of people paying with silver. They might be bartering with something else. So the people and the shop owners that you're dealing with, they might not have any change. The only change that they may have is previous silver that you used to barter with. So you're kind of just working in the parameters of, you're trying to get as close to the dollar amount that you want to spend for bartering, and it's easier to do that when you have fractional, because you can just keep adding on little pieces to get as close to that mark. You know what I mean? If you're going to the corner store to pick up some milk and eggs and bread, and all you bring is a 5-ounce bar, then you basically have to spend it on those couple of products, or you're going to have to just fill in the rest, take some products that you don't necessarily need at that time, and get up that full amount of that 5-ounce bar. So for a lot of preppers, sure, if you want to have a base, you know what I mean, where you're picking up some big bars and you want to have some metals off to the side, just to, like as a hedge, or to just kind of have off to the side for non-bartering purposes. But a lot of the preppers are looking to the future and thinking that, with SHTFs, that the bartering might come back. So it would be a lot easier to use the fractional. And for me, I would 100% go junk over the fractional bullion. And there are some people that go for like collectible silver. I don't think anyone that's into collectibles is classified as a stacker, you know what I mean? Because the collectibles, it is more rare coins and things like that. So if you wanted to get, for people that are into collectibles, they might just be getting 1 or 2 of a particular coin. And I don't consider that, stacking. For stacking, I'm thinking of people getting tubes of something or monster boxes filled with something. So for me, I'm not really into the collectible coins, but I am into collecting, if that makes any sense. I'm into collections of coins, like these coin series here, like the Creatures of the North, and then they have this Myths and Legends Robin Hood series there. Coins like that, they aren't classified as collectible coins, but they are in a series, and in this series you can collect them all. So it's a collection of non-collectible coins that I'm more interested in, rather than getting the 1 or 2 coins every now and then. When you see them on sale, they're going to be way more expensive, and like I said, you're basically, with collectibles, you're not going to be stacking a whole tube full of 1916D Roosevelts, you know what I mean? That's a numismatic coin, that's a collectible, that's something you put off to the side. But I'll stack a whole tube of just regular old, Mercuries or something like that. But anyways, that's it for today's video. Let me know what you think. Let me know which way you stack and which way you prefer to pick up silver and things like that. And yeah, this was a pretty quick video that I wanted to do, because I have seen some people talking about the right and wrong ways to stack, and I find that for me it works in the hedging against inflation and the savings account. So I'm fine with picking up the cheapest silver and things like that. For me, that's the best silver to be buying. But in the future, I would like to start flipping and things like that. So I would have to switch up the way that I pick up silver when that happens, or at least set up my budget so that this budget's just for hedging, and then a little bit of money off to the side so I can pick up coins to flip. But yeah, like I said, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you come back for the next one. Thank you.